Today I'm going to be focusing on a leg practice. So we're going to do other things too, but I'm going to try to hold some of the poses a little bit longer so we can focus on our legs and just the sensation that you get while you're holding these poses. And maybe we'll start to shake, maybe we'll start to have some feelings, but I'm hoping that it'll give us some bigger leg muscles. I don't know, we'll see. So find a comfortable seat and we'll get started with some warm-ups. Let go of the tension in your neck and your shoulders, and maybe just settle in on the mat. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze, bringing your palms to your thighs or your knees, whatever feels comfortable. Every time you inhale, just think of something that you want to let go. And when you exhale, let it go. Maybe even sigh those thoughts out. Maybe set an intention for yourself today. Maybe, I don't know what my intention is today. Maybe just to feel strong, to feel like I am accomplishing something just by getting on the mat. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm doing something to better myself and my mental state, and it just lets me relax and be. Just start to open your eyes. We'll inhale and bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, open up to the right. Gaze can be to the right, or it can be over your right shoulder in the back. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, take it to the left. On your next inhale, bring your arms overhead. And exhale, we're going to bring our arms down and through, maybe do some arm circles. Inhaling them up, exhale down. Hear my shoulders cracking real good today. Maybe reverse your circles. Maybe incorporate your head. When your arms go up, your neck goes up, and they go down, neck goes down. All right, we're going to take our legs and we're going to reverse the cross of our legs. Might feel a little funky, but that's okay. We're going to get a stretch on both sides. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, plant the right palm for a twist or a side bend to your right, opening up through the left side body. Maybe your gaze is up toward the ceiling, your left fingertips. You can be here. The deeper you go, the deeper the stretch. Just make sure that your sit bones are rooted to the mat. Your next inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it to the left. Side body stretch through the right. Next inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the mat. We'll just go through a few neck circles, one way and then the other. And your next inhale, come back to center. And then we'll move through a tabletop position. Untucking our toes. Hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. Dropping the belly for cow. Inhaling and exhaling through cat. Moving with the breath. Exhale, round through. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through. Maybe you find some gentle movement to one side and then the other, stretching through the side body. Bumping the hips one way and then the other. And finding center. Tucking your toes and coming up for a hovering table. Shining those elbows forward, gripping with your fingertips to take pressure off your wrists. One more breath. Inhale in here and exhale. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, and come back for a child's pose. And if at any time you need a rest, you can always come to child's pose. Inhale, rise up, tuck the toes, and rise to our first down dog. Pedal it out here, stretching through the hamstrings, clawing in with the fingertips, rotating your upper arm bones to the sky, finding some gentle movement. On your next inhale, raise up your right leg, and then we're just going to stack it open. Maybe find some twists with your ankles. And stacking your right hip on top of your left and opening up. Your next inhale, find three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, step it on through and find a low lunge. We'll stay here, opening up through the hips. Be light on the fingertips. Gaze is straight ahead, not crunching down, but finding extension. On your next inhale, rise up for crescent lunge, tucking those ribs down. Front knees over front ankle. Pressing into the back foot. Inhale in, exhale, open twist to the right. You start to feel it yet? Your next inhale, begin to rise up for a reverse crescent twist. I can feel this through my right thigh. Pretty good here. Next inhale, find extension. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down and plant your left palm, and we're gonna open up for a dragonfly twist to the right. With our right palm, gaze is up toward our right palm or the ceiling, right palm's in the air. Inhale in here, exhale, plant the palm, step back to plank and find your vinyasa, plank or half plank, cobra or up dog. Or skip vinyasa altogether and we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, your left leg raises. Exhale, stack those hips, maybe rotate through your ankle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back leg up. Exhale, step it on through to a low lunge. Make sure you stay light on those fingertips. If you need to, you can bring blocks if you can't reach the ground. Spiking into your right toes and the ball of your foot. Your next inhale will rise up to crescent lunge. Inhale, find extension. Exhale, open twist to the left. Front knee over front ankle. Find your balance. Find your breath. Inhale, come up for a reverse crescent twist. Inhale in here, exhale, cartwheel down, plant the right palm, and your left palm raises to the sky for a dragonfly twist to the left. Gaze is up towards your left fingertips if that's okay. Inhale in, exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank or half plank, and find your vinyasa. Then we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, right leg raises. Exhale, step through. Pivot on the back foot and find warrior one. Make sure your stance is the way you need it to be. Find your balance. Front knee is over front ankle. You can open up if it's better for your balance so you're not kind of on a tightrope here. Knitting your ribs down, engaging your core. Inhale in, exhale. We're going to open up to warrior two. Front knee is still over front ankle. You might need to adjust your stance a bit. You can widen it. Toes are tracking to the top left of your mat. Maybe your left toes, maybe at a 45-degree angle. Sinking deep into that front leg, but pressing in to the knife edge of your back foot. Gaze is over your right fingertips. Still knitting those ribs down. Inhale, flip the palm. Find reverse warrior. Your next inhale, begin to straighten through the front leg, bumping your hips to the left, finding Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can bring a block here if you need. Left arm's up to the sky. Gaze is up towards your left fingertips if that feels okay. Inhale, back to reverse warrior. Bending through the front leg. Starting to bump the hips, coming back for your triangle pose. Keeping a micro bend in that front knee so it doesn't hurt your knee. And then if it feels okay to you, you can start to come up, bring a block if need be, and start to open up for half moon. This pose, I try to do it often because it's one of my most difficult poses. Start to bend through the front leg, coming back for warrior two. Trust that back leg to meet the floor. You don't have to look there. The floor will find you. Sinking into that front leg. Maybe shaking. Might shaking a little bit. And inhale in here, exhale, cartwheel down, pivot on the back foot, step back for plank or half plank and find your vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, left leg raises. Exhale, step it through. Pivot on the back foot. Rise up for your warrior one. Sinking into the front knee. Front knee is over front ankle. Knitting your upper ribs down, engaging your core. Inhale in. Exhale, open it up. Maybe adjust your stance for warrior two. Adjust your stance for your kitty. Sinking into that front knee. Knitting your ribs down. Gaze is over your left fingertips. Front knee is over front ankle. And it's not bent in, but tracking over about your second or third toe. And pressing into the knife edge of your back foot for stability. And making sure you're not gripping through your toes. Your next inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale in here, bump your hips to the right and open up for a Trikonasana triangle pose. Right arm is up to the ceiling. Gaze is up over your right fingertips if that feels okay. Inhale in, bend through the front leg, reverse your warrior. Finding your breath. In through your nose and out through your nose. Inhaling in, bumping your hips, finding triangle pose again. And maybe launching out, whoop, stepping up, launching out for half moon on this side, bringing your block in front of you and to the right, or to the left a little bit. See, even I fall out of this pose quite some time. Yeah, and cat's really not helping me today. On your next exhale, come back to warrior two, bending through the front leg. Inhale in, exhale, cartwheel the hands down and find your vinyasa to your kitty. And exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath. If you need a break, you can always come to child's pose. Your next inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart. Find your breath. Your feet can be hip width apart or flush together. If they're flush together, I suggest a little bit of room between your heels because we're going to come to chair pose next. Arms come down to come up, sink low to chair pose. Putting the weight in your heels here. Bringing your hands to heart center. We're going to hook our left elbow on our right knee and open up for a chair pose or chair twist, making sure our knees are tracking together and one's not out like this, but keeping them together. Sink low. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Pressing those hands together, pressing your right elbow to your right knee, or your left knee, sorry. Inhale in. Exhale, fold. Oh my goodness. Straighten through those legs. Let it all go. Great job, guys. Great job. Just a few more poses here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And now we're going to turn and we're going to step and face the right side of the mat and open up for goddess pose. Yes. So your toes are going to be pointed out here. Hands at your hips, hands at heart center, or you can cactus your arms. And we're going to sink into goddess pose. Breathing deep, making sure we're not crunched down, but our chest is shining up toward the sky. Inhale, lift your right heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift that left heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift both. Exhale, lower. With each exhale, sink a little bit deeper. You got this. One more breath. Exhale, rise up. Maybe star pose. Arms up, like straight. Do you have it in you one more time? Just one more time. Ready? Sink low to goddess pose. Inhale, right heel raises. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left heel raises. Exhale, lower. Inhale, both. Exhale, lower. Inhale, star pose. Bring your hands to heart center. I'm gonna heel toe my feet in about a little wider than hip distance. And I'm going to sink down for a Malasana squat. Pressing my elbows into my thighs or my legs here. Squatting low, nice hip opener. You'll be feeling this tomorrow. I can already tell. And I hope you are too. On an inhale, we'll plant our palms, maybe rise up a little bit, stretch out those legs. And then we're going to come through to a seated position with both of our legs out. This should feel really nice to open up through the legs. Toes are active. Maybe bring a block. We're going to start to fold forward for a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe your forearms come to the mat. Maybe your forehead comes to a block. Making sure your sit bones are rooted to the mat. Making sure you're not crunched in here, but your neck and back are elongated. Each inhale, find a little more extension. Exhale, see if you can come a little bit deeper into the fold. Your next inhale, rise up. And we're going to bring our left leg in to our thigh. And then bring our right palm next to our right leg and twist open to the right. You're going to find a nice stretch in your left side body, making sure your heart is open here. You're not crunched down. Oh, I'm feeling some nice stretches, getting some really nice cracks. And it's okay if your hands don't touch your toes, that's fine. Maybe you're just here. Wherever you are today, embrace it. Tomorrow is a new day, and maybe you'll be able to go just a full different way. Amount, maybe? Maybe today you're just not feeling flexible. And that's fine. Inhale back to center. We're going to do a counter twist. So we're going to plant our left palm, rise up, and open up here. Exhale, come back down, and then we're going to switch our legs, bringing our right foot next to our left thigh. Bringing our left arm to the mat, reaching over with our right. Side body stretch. Notice with each exhale if you can let some of the tension go. See if you're tensing in any part of your body. If you are, let it go, and I think you'll be able to get a little bit deeper into your stretch. Send your breath to wherever you need it the most. Inhale, we'll rise up, plant our right palm, and come up for a counter. Stretch. Coming back down, we're going to come to the center of the mat and roll down one vertebrae at a time. I see you guys. Did you guys notice my new friend today? Got the spider on the spider web. He's huge. My kids have named him Harry. So, bringing our feet next to our glutes as close as possible. And you can touch them with your fingers here. Snuggling our shoulder blades under our heart space. Rise up for bridge pose. On an inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. And at the top, see if you can retain your breath for a second or two, and then we'll suspend it as we lower. So inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Really making sure to squeeze those glutes in. If you need to, you can put something between your legs so you can emulate that or feel that squeeze. If not, try to emulate it, pretending there's a block between your legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. This time we're going to incorporate lifting one leg and then the other. So inhale, rise up. And while you're here, raise your right leg, pressing with those palms into the ground. Inhale in, exhale, lower the leg and lower the body. Inhale, rise up. We're going to raise the left leg, keeping those toes active. Inhale in, exhale, lower the leg and the body. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Right leg raises. Inhale in, exhale, lower everything. One more time on the left. Inhale, rise up. Left leg raises. Inhale in. Exhale. Let it all go. Maybe hug your knees in. We're going to take our left leg long, and I'm not going to put it on the mat. I'm just going to hover it here. Pulling in with my fingers and my hands on my right leg. Hovering my left, keeping my toes active. Inhale in, exhale, switch legs, hovering your right, bringing your left into your body. If you want to, you can also sit up. Just make sure you keep your neck elongated here, crunching up. Switch legs. And you can maybe even go a little faster and finding some movement here with each breath. Or even faster. Next time you're holding your right leg, set your left leg down. Bring your left knee to try to bring it as close to your right knee. I don't know my rights and lefts. Your right knee is close to your right shoulder as you can, your armpit. Inhale in, exhale, bring your right leg over to the left, opening up for a supine twist. Gaze is over your right palm, or you can soften your gaze. Inhale, bring that right leg back in. Exhale, switch it out. Right leg lowers. Left leg is pulled in towards your armpit. Stretching through that hip there. Inhale in, exhale, supine twist. Twisting that left leg to the right. Your gaze is back to the left, over your fingertips. Arms are out in a T.
Inhale, come back to center, hug that left leg in, maybe bring your right leg in now, hug them both in. Bringing our hands to the outsides of our feet, finding our happy baby. Pressing our hands into our feet and our feet back with our hands, finding that opposite tension there. Making sure our tailbone's not coming up, but it's rooted to the mat and shining toward the top of the mat. Maybe you straighten through one leg and then the other, and then both. And then we'll bring our legs, our feet to the mat. Coming down for Shavasana. Feet are splayed apart, hands at your sides, palms face up. Gaze is soft, your eyes are closed. Great job today, guys. Relax through the face and the jaw, and the arms and the fingers. Relaxing through the chest and the pelvis, and the legs, and the shins and the feet. Becoming heavy on the mat. Start to deepen our breath. Find gentle movement with our fingers and our toes. Rolling on to our side. Gently pushing up to a comfortable seat. Hands at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I appreciate everything and everyone, all of your feedback. Just everything has been so great, and I'm so appreciative of everyone. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and I hope that your legs feel it tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Namaste.